So, have you ever heard of a guy named Carl Hyacin?
Yes, the author.
Wonderful mystery writer,
yes.
And a very charming and good guy. So, it's like 1994 or so, and the Grateful Dead are flying from D.C., I think it was to Charlotte. And it was Easter Sunday. And we weren't all that high up, and we were looking down, and I-95 was like empty, because it was the South on Easter Sunday. And it was like deserted.
Wow,
it was almost eerie.
That's great.
Yeah, no, it's very. I just have that image stuck in my head. And I hear Phil Lesh cackling, and I look over, and I know he's laughing at what he's reading, and I discovered that it's Carl Hyacin, who I happen to have read and know, and I knew that Hyacin worked at that time at the Miami.
The newspaper, the Tribune?
I don't think it's the Tribune.
The Herald, Miami Herald.
I guess it is the Herald, yeah. So I look, so Phil's laughing away, and I go, he's cool. I said, well, the tour was going to end in Orlando. So I said, do you want to meet this guy? And he went, yeah, I'd love to meet this guy. He's crazy. and I said, okay. I said, I need to be able to tell him that he can go stand on the stage, which, when people get invited to a rock concert is sort of like the final privilege. But in the world of the Grateful Dead, the fact that I was the publicist meant nothing in terms of I never put people on stage. So I said, you have to say, yes, you'll do that. Because I want to be clear with him that if I invite him to come to this Orlando show, there's certain things I can make happen, but, it's up to you. He said, oh, yeah, absolutely, go ahead. So, long story short, he came. Well, the funny part was I called him, and it was April 1st. So at first he thought, nah, this is bullshit. And then after a while he called me back, and I explained, and, it was all, I said, I forgot, I didn't even notice the date. And he eventually came up to Orlando and had a really great time and hit it off with people. He was out at the soundboard mostly because Candace was a huge fan. So anyway, all good. A couple of years later, he and I really hit it off, and we talked. And a couple of years later, he's on a book tour in Seattle. And I will now explain the whole point of why I brought him up. And he's going from, the hotel to the bookstore and back, and he sees people with tie-dye all over the place. And he's going, the Grateful Dead have to be in town. As A follows B. And he's staying in, of course, the best hotel in town. He's very successful. And he says, as an experiment, he's going to prove that statement that the Dead are in town. So he picks up his phone, and he asks the operator for me. And my phone rings, and I'm literally in the room next to his. That's the world of the Grateful Dead.
That's really funny.